What a prude.
On my way.
Nymph's Grotto.
Teresa's caress isn't just I sense some hesitation in you. Speak. It's just...
Rocks for brains! What were you doing?
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break it.
why does Bronze Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about...
Tempers are rising.
Warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here.
What a charmer.
What to do?
An all-conquering force. We must not stand idle as it burns the city to ash.
Yes, but
Let's see what you're hiding.
Port here. I will not mire us in endless red tape. Baldur's Gate deserves a true leader, not a council simpering
Also
bureaucrat.
has roots.
That leader is Enver Gortash.
In a brothel.
Listen, it's got
The Steel Watch is disabled, Gortash. How do you intend to protect this city?
are you so
Wanna
lacking in
dance?
imagination you're involved? A hiccup. Nothing
What
more.
in the hells was
It is
that?
not steel that strengthens us, friends.
Whatever it is, does it?
It's courage.
If you're hungry, you can wait.
Why not? We are his adherents. Who would know if not us?
Claim to know the Lord's will is blasphemy. We interpret scripture and teachings. We know nothing.
whole situation.
The Steel Watch will put a stop to that.
But they leave you as soon as the fighting starts. Mark my words.
Instead of complaining to me, why don't you find a different delivery service?
You didn't even fight back.
They won't help us. At least let the children in.
Heading out.
Scraps for days.
Ready by the door. You should do the same. Inside the city.
I don't want to.
All right.
Authority.
Still alive, so that's progress.
It's finished. It's done. I need to see him up close. I need to know he's dead. So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us. Feel like I should laugh, but just too goddamn tired. Is that it then? Killed the bastard who ruined my life, and now I crawl into a corner and die? Am I fucking missing something? I can't do it anymore. 10 years, man! It's enough! It's enough. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die.
The neighbours are talking out their arses. Besides, our pantry,
It's
I'd
perfect.
recommend.
I bet it was the cult.
It's evil. I was so young when this fucker betrayed me.
Brain is breaking free.
My heart. It was mine. And they took it. I'm going to be as dead as a Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. It isn't fair. I don't want it like this.
It'd be just like the cowards to be so underhanded.
All that beautiful engineering destroyed.
I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to stay. What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Lying.
Either you're getting hammered or getting nailed. We've got the tool for the job.
You do it. I'm tired. Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
Howling like a great wind through a canyon. It engulfs your mind. Above the hell rises the screech quiets.
Bane's chosen has fallen.
Needs. But more than this, I think. She needs to know she is not alone. And answers, justice. 10 years of her life back. All manner of things we cannot give her. She's already lost her heart. She deserves better than to have her friends heap happy lies upon her. Then there's two of us. The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. It is not something you need concern yourself with. I've picked up stranger things in all... If you wish. It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric... If they be learned and... It is not something you need concern yourself. Ask it. Oh dear. Should I brace myself for some fashion advice? But I suppose you have earned better than glibness from me. He was a harper. A better one than me, truth be told. Any idiot can swing a sword, but to believe in the cause with the whole of your heart, a much trickier thing. He died. Alone. In pain. And far too young. Murdered by a mage who craved immortality. I'll not grant it by naming him in the same breath as my husband.
The quiet, unassuming shadow to Jaheira's strength, Khalid was another warrior who helped end the Baalspawn crisis. Shortly after, he was murdered by the mad mage John Irenicus.
Nothing that wasn't already there. You, twine... Which is my sage way of saying... I am in no danger of forgetting how my husband died. But I choose to remember how he lived. Most harpers. And... when we were married... on an upturned cart in the rainy Dalelands... he stammered so much. I've never... Oh, I'm sure time and an aging mind has smoothed out a few of his flaws. The songs make much of Khalid's meekness. The quiet little harper who had to keep a tight hold on his courage, but he had it when it counted. And more than that, he had compassion. When you live a harper's life, see, but a bard can tell you all the rest.
I don't think it's what happens if we fail that concerns me. We'll be beyond our worries at that point. I think I've never been able to write my own future. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I'd like to find somewhere peaceful. With my parents close by. Away from the city, perhaps. I was going to save the best until last. But to put your mind at ease, yes. I want to share everything that lies ahead of me with you. If you're willing, of course. Then it sounds like I have everything I need. More of life than I'd ever imagined possible without Shah. Poor Karlak. Having to face her own mortality in such a definitive manner.
Of course.
Whole. At last.
No sense dawdling. Karlak has precious little time left to her. We'd do better than to waste it.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden?
Karlak has had her mortality defined to her in most cruel terms.
I'm still thinking about Karlak. There really is no justice in the world.
Why are we slowing down?
I don't know what I was expecting. My life would have been so different if I ended up working for her instead of maybe in the next life.
The agony. I spent years swatting away my fears and doubts of my... You will too, Karlak. I know it. Until then, I'm here every step of the way.
Thy wheel of fate turns ever. Dost thou require a new ally? The girl has left. She left behind. Hast thou other business? Thy wheel. Dost thou require a new... There are many answers to that question. Not correct. No. Thy wheel. Dost thou require a new ally?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Gortash is shuffled off for good. That's all the Gazette's printing these days. Not a...
I look like I was born in a bathtub. If you can't afford it, stop wasting my
Reserve them now, or there won't be any left.
Someone's reported a theft in this area. It seems you're the likely culprit. What will you do? You hand over the spoils of your
Bet I can crack that open.
The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced. None shall escape."
Do we have a target?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Flaming fists this way.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone. A grasping hand, an offering vile. Thou hast shown proof of worth.
Its breath is dank and coarse, but it has no words. This creature is mute. Its breath is dank and coarse, but it has no words.
Thou hast shown.
This creature is mute.
Watch how you go. There's a trap. At least things have stayed interesting.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal. But you are no mere aspirant. I did not expect to see you again. So it is true. You have returned.
Saravok Anchev, a Baal spawn who failed to become chosen long ago. Spilled stain of Father's divine essence left out to dry. Is he your cousin, great-uncle, brother even? Baal's bilious waters are always a little murky.
I have heard it said you lost your memories. Let me revive them. In times past, I was Baal's Deathbringer, his acolyte. And you, his favorite child. You worshipped him the way that he would wish. Your bloodlust innate, your thirst for butchery unslakable. But you were foolish enough to think yourself untouchable. You didn't see Orin rising through the ranks. You were blinded by her artistry, her devotion. You believed she worshipped you as much as all the others. Your fall was as spectacular as your birth. The purest Baal spawn there ever was. Ruined by his own hubris. But now, you have returned. Tell me, are you here to have your vengeance on my granddaughter? She is the child of my child, and your bloodkin. But she only seeks the Baalian favor you were born to inherit. She may have usurped you once, but all her rites and rituals will never match her to your natural gift. Baal is about to name a new chosen. All is between you and my granddaughter, Orin, now. And Orin has much to learn. Our Lord does not care for beauty. Baal cares only for death. Death in numbers. Death in droves. It is a lesson Orin will only learn in death. I wonder if you will be the one to teach her. She seeks to sacrifice you in our father's temple. She dreams that your corpse will be her masterpiece. But she forgets, before your incident, you were the true master. You were murder, pure murder. No excesses, no pretensions. I believe you will be the one to slay Orin. And when you do, remember Grandfather Saravok. Remember how he helped you. Return to visit him. And tell the blood-drenched tale of your victory. We have a sacrifice prepared for you, child of murder. Let us celebrate your becoming. child of Baal. Offer thanks unto your father for your birth, and in so doing, be reborn anew. Slaughter this celestial being. Spill its blood into the void, and through eradication of its goodness, be exalted. Spare no violence for the Dreadlord's grace, and savor every moment of the creature's slaughter.
Someone will stop you, Baalist. When they do, I hope it hurts.
Behold, Father Baal, your lost child, bathed anew. Arise, unholy assassin.
His most unholy will be done.
Take this amulet, child, and return it to your father's chamber. You are the true inheritor of his will, and he would smile to see you wear it. Cleanse the temple of Auron's girlish shrines, and bring your primal slaughter back to Baal. There is nothing more I can teach you, but if you bring about her death, return to me. We shall revel in the divine memory together, as family.
Unholy.
Welcome to our cause, unholy assassin. May your...
Open up. No traps, please.
I hope that amulet proves to be worth it.
Hail, unholy. You are learning it takes more than birth blood alone to become a consecrated king. It was known to those who walked this path before you, common killers, children of murder and would-be gods, and now it is known to you. You are all blood-blind butchers. Tell me, do any of them feel as good as your first kill? But it wanes compared to the first. I am Amalesan, the Black-Hearted. I stood as Baal's high priestess, his eternal succor, until I sought to usurp him. Saravok and the Tainted Faithful see it as an honor to serve the Lord of Murder. Ambition is our curse. Tell me, Baalspawn, how do you wish to die? Perhaps you shall soon. I spent my life preparing for myself every time you kill, every time a life give. I consumed many Baalspawn in my life.
A fresh up. You are to be commended. Though I expected nothing less from a child of... Yes. In murder's embrace you shall want for naught. We are his justice. I am Ilisera the Quick, child of Baal, slayer of his idle children, cut down before my time. No, for not kill anyone who squanders his gifts, in fact. Walk in the footsteps of murder, child of...
Welcome to our cause, unholy assassin. Welcome to our...
Today we witnessed near perfection, Baalspawn. Your blood was foul before. Father shall be proud, indeed. Go to him and present your sister as an offering. There isn't a moment to lose.
Go forth on...
The victorious chosen must emerge. Go now, and do what the temple is beneath the city. Cleanse the temple of Arin's girlish. There is nothing more I can teach you. Go now, child.
Spawn, you speak to another of your fallen family. It is heartening to see it. All us wretched spectres. In life, I was a Barzigal, kin-killer of the Five. In death, I offer you instruments which will aid in enacting your foul whims. The Five, my order of Father Spawn. We led our worship by we hunted down his insipid fledglings in droves until we were all that was left. All. I am no half-blooded Drake. Alive, yes. Father Baal mated with a true dragon. Pray one day you have the honor of doing the same. The weakness was my disgrace. There is no shame greater than failing in his service. Bring deaths for...
Hail, unholy. Go forth.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Free for the taking. With a flick of the wrist.
Anything of use?
A chosen butcher.
Flaming fists this way.
I'm doing you a favor. You don't want it. It's no scales off my back.
Did you want something? If not...
And I'll give you 3 ounces.
That's twice what you just said.
I'm doing you a favor. You don't want it. Skins off
You know how much? It was half that 10 days ago.
We've had supply issues. You got a problem. Take it up with 9 fingers.
That's curious.
Loves it when you complain. Even better when she gets to shut them up.
I could pay half now and half tomorrow. 2/3 even.
Do I look like I was born in a bathtub? If you can't afford it, stop wasting my time. How about this? You hand over everything you've got on you, and I'll give you 3 ounces.
But that's twice what you just said.
I'm doing you a favor. You don't want it. It's no skins off my back.
You won't how much? It was half that 10 days ago.
We've had supply issues. You got a problem. Take it up with 9 fingers. She loves it when people complain. Even better when she gets to shut them up.
As if stoning to death wasn't horrid enough. 1 duke murdered? That's bad luck. My mother always told me, don't raise your head above...
I can only hope the flaming fist catch.
Will they fail to pay tribute? We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord. You're not suggesting
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him. Whichever one gives you the most comfort. The Guild is this city's first and last line of defense. It's only natural that we watch the gates for anyone interesting. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends. I wasn't surprised to learn you two had fought. Bring her here. Whatever questions she has, she'll want to hear. So, remind her to pay an old friend a visit, would you? Until then.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. Let's just say...
You were seen stealing. Resolving this peace with your ill-gotten gains.
Perhaps it is uncouth. And we learned something. One chosen thinks to say good. Gedrick thought he was safe too. Ha. The Guildmaster wishes to see us, does she? Better we call on her home than she on ours. Flattered as I am. At your command.
You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. And with a familiar face in tow.
This is the one who saved my life. So really, they owe you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not, or...
Treachery is this, Nine Fingers. Have you...
Against my own city. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name...
Lies.
Minsk was never one to need much persuading. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation, but not for much longer. We have word...
Nine Fingers. Estelle.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone. I don't let trust tie my hands. That's why The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. Well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city.
Any news, Digger? Fine jewelry, lifted fresh from rich
Oh, the gods, truly this petty.
If
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum prosecco. Beverages of distinction. Or in some cases.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buy?
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make? I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I suspect that what you seek...
Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to...
What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct? De Vere. Now, what would a servant of Lady Lost? Then our business is done. Still here.
It's Uktar you want.
That might be worth a look.
Stay alert, Lorena.
Any news, Digger?
No. Watch for the signal.
See anything you like? Let's talk.
Don't bug me. I'm making... I know times are tough, but this...
It's Uktar you want. Old silversmith.
Yourself got a very fine hat from me.
Some of the crews this we have the stone lord.
Wonder what's past this.
The Stone Lord plans to rob the counting house, and Nine Fingers means to trap him there.
Friend, we are here for you!
Work to be done.
Let's get going.
Call and I answer.
someone's vintage Moonshae Zinfandel collection. But it looks like a lot of the bottles have gone missing.
Can't keep me out.
Do what must be done.
All right. What now?
Curious.
Watch your elders and learn. To be done.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Let's move. road ahead.
Let me guess, you need something.
No time to rest?
Something over there.
Arabella seems not...
Arabella?
Hey, check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right?
Arabella's inner voice is quieted by thoughts from the far past. The histories flow from Arabella into you. Creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells crackling through the air. The girl is collecting every last...
And I've only scratched the surface. Bone Man was right. The weave will take care. Bandits came at me with daggers. Yep. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. Don't worry about me, I'll be just... Hey again.
Looking ahead.
Floating downstream.
Wonder what's past this.
What are we supposed to be doing?
Did you go for a swim earlier?
Nah,
don't know how to swim. Must have been some other oozing.
So, the Stone Lord is Minsk, Jahira's old acquaintance. Pain.
Wizard told us to watch for trouble.
Hold still, citizen. Initiating scans and stuff. Go ahead. I am totally not an absolute spy.
What's the name of that river down there? Let's call it the Sewer. Whatever it's called, it's impressive. Did you go for a swim earlier?
Something over there.
What's that?
That's curious.
We watch, we wait.
Is that truly you? Oh, I thought I might never see you again. No, you need to leave. You put as much distance as you can between yourself and that monster. You wouldn't say that. Not if you'd suffered a fraction of what was done to me. By Orin's hand. She snatched me up from our camp and brought me down here to her temple. Barlist enclave. How long has it been? A 10-day? Longer? I can't even tell. She let me run. She likes the sport of it, and told me I could earn back what she cut off. Look, you can't fight her. She's too strong. Turn around. I'm done running. I'll buy you what time I can. A few choice cuts and sweet meats. Nothing fatal. Not with my knife work. But perhaps a tad, diminishing.
Orin will take care of you and your little pet. So eager to feel me drain its life away. Dull wits, dull blade. You are not yet ready. I could peel a fine pelt from the mutt I caught sniffing at your heels. Drag skin from flesh, from bone. I will not slice. His kind died to eat. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. A child of Baal. One whose veins pump with his poison. I know my slaughter kin is near. So does our father. He wants to see us duel, to taste. We shred each other on his unholy soil. But not yet. Not until my kin proves worthy. The tyrant Gortash must be slaughtered. His netherstone must be taken. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can the duel begin. My bloodkin and I will create exquisite carnage. The victor will set the world to slaughter. That is Baal's offer. He will not make another.